In this video, I'm going to show you how to get the ringed finger weapon, this one over here, that's really cool and fun to play. It actually classifies as a hammer, by the way. And also 2 armor sets in the Gelmir's Hero's Grave. You can actually see I'm wearing one of the better armor sets that you're going to be getting from that cave too. First off, can I just show you how funny this weapon is? Like, when you use the Ashes of War skill here, it's just a flick. Just like, boing! It just flicks someone into the distance, dude. Though it's not the greatest weapon and can be blocked quite easily by enemies with shields up in front of them, it is a very fun one to use. It's probably one of the most unique weapons in this game that I've seen thus far. I mean, imagine just using a finger to just flick people. So in order to get to this place where you can go into this, like, room, dungeon, cave thing, you have to have taken the Great Lift of Dectus, and then you have to work your way towards these giant rocks. I believe you have to go around. I can't really remember how you get here in the early game, but you basically have to get towards here, and you're going to progress from here upwards to this site of grace over here, and then you're going to go down to the bottom there on the south, and this is where the entrance is located. It's actually like a building that you have to go open the door and then go down an elevator to the bottom. Now, there's 2 things I highly recommend you have during this trip in this cave over here. Is first of all, you're going to have equipment to light load. You shouldn't be wearing a lot of armor because it's going to make you heavy. You need light load because you're going to be sprinting your ass off to avoid killing machines. And secondly is either have the Ash of War called Bloodhound Step and put it onto a light weapon that you can carry throughout this dungeon, or just have a weapon that has it, like this one over here, the Bloodhound Claws that I have. This is because Bloodhound Step lets you do a little bit of a teleport forward and makes you move very quickly, especially through the lava. Yes, there's lava in this cave. It's going to be great. So when you're coming down here, you want to be sprinting. Hold down your roll button so that you can get the sprint, and you're just going to run. Like you can see here, I'm running straight for this next thing over here. You can see just to the right where that skeleton is. This is where you need to hide before this giant machine comes through and instant kills you if it touches you. As soon as the machine goes back down, you want to run after it immediately, and you're going to take the left over here to hide in this corner until the machine comes back up and then down again, because when it goes down, it goes a really long way, but if it goes up here, it's still going to reach you before you can get down. So what we actually have to do is wait for it to come past here and sprint after it as soon as you can without running into it, because it will instant kill you. What we're going to do here is hide in this corner over here, and we're going to wait for it to come up, and then we're going to run down again to the final hiding place on the left side. So you're going to run down here, just go sprint, 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 make your way across to the side over here, and now you can explore this area here quickly, or you can go ahead and get the finger weapon, which is at the very bottom of the lava. This is why you need Bloodhound Step, because as soon as this comes up here, you're going to spam this Bloodhound move here so that you just move as fast as you can through the lava. Just make sure it doesn't kill you. It kind of just drains your HP really slowly. As you can see, it's not really dreadful to my HP bar. At the end of this cavern, you will see there is a chest, and when you open this chest, you will get the ringed finger weapon, the one that I showed you at the beginning of the video. In case you're wondering about the weapon's stats and scaling, it requires strength and dexterity, more so strength though as you level it up higher. It also doesn't have any passive effects on it. Okay, so time to get the armor sets. We're going to fast travel to the site of grace, and we're going to repeat this run down, but this time we're going to make a slight alteration of to where we're going. So if you follow along with me, we're basically doing the same thing here. We're going to hide in this little cubby on the right side here, wait for the machine to go down, and now you're going to run for your dear life, and you're going to roll into the corner over here on the right. Make sure you land in the corner as much as you can, because you can land on this beam here, and this is where you need to be, on this like X-shaped beam, and you're going to jump through this window on your left. Now, in this room over here, down the stairs, there will be an enemy, a really strong enemy that you need to fight. I'm going to destroy him because I'm way too strong for this. And he, when you loot him, is going to give you a set of armor. And this is going to be the Bloodhound Knight's armor, right? So you're going to get the Bloodhound Knight's armor just from defeating him. And then when you go ahead and loot this body over here, you will get Gelmir's Knight armor set, which is the one that we wore at the beginning of the video. So you can get 2 armor sets literally within a meter distance of each other, which is kind of cool. Now, before we go back to the site of grace and we go start again for the third and final route to actually go do the actual boss of this dungeon, you can explore here. There is some extra items to just quickly pick up. So go ahead and try get on the X-shaped beam if you can. If you can, try jump out the window. I failed my jump and died, so I had to come back and do this whole thing again. Now what you're going to do is you're going to face this lava section here, and you're going to wait for the giant machine to stop underneath you. Once it stops here, you can jump on top of it. What it's going to do is actually turn around, and it's going to go back down. I recommend trying to stand in the middle here so you don't fall off. Now you're waiting for this thing to go all the way down to the bottom over here. Wait for it to turn first before you jump off, otherwise you're going to get hit with a spin move like that. Now jump off the back here, and you'll see on the side here, there is a ladder that you can climb up. And once you climb up this ladder, you'll see this leads directly to the boss room. You open this door here, you go in, the yellow mist will be up in front of you here. You go in, you fight the boss. I beat the boss quite early on in the game. I don't remember what he dropped, but there is a chest here too, so go ahead and loot those things. And that's how you can easily get the ringed finger weapon as well as those 2 armor sets from the Gelmir's Hero's Grave. I hope you enjoyed the guide, I hope it helped you, and thank you so much for watching.